Hi guys, Natalie Anderson here. In today's blog, I really just want to cut straight to the point. You guys talk to me about exercise and calorie restrictions, how it should work, but it doesn't work, and you're confused. And I just want to give you a really condensed version of exactly why it doesn't work, and the Biggest Loser contestants of 2009 are the best way to do that. These guys are kind of like, you know, the eat less, exercise more model on steroids. They go nuts. They have calorie restrictions of about 1,200 calories. Their exercise is, you know, a few hours a day. It's 6 days a week. It's intense, and it's such a really good example, this study, of what damage it does to your metabolism and also your hormone balance. You'll see in the stats below what happens is these guys lose a huge amount of weight over that short period of time, over the 30 weeks, and they put that weight back on, about 70% of it, when we do the follow-up study 6 years later. So the weight comes back on, and the majority of that is fat. You'll see from the stats below that there's less gain in muscle than there is in fat, so you're putting majority of fat back on as opposed to muscle. But what also happens is, it's scary, their metabolism. See, metabolism should be higher when you're overweight, because you've got a bigger house to run, so your metabolism should be higher, and that's kind of what happens. They've got a high metabolism to start with. It drops really low, drops to about 2,000 calories per, or under 2,000 calories a day. And when they put that weight back on over the 6 years, the metabolism should go back up again because they've got more weight, they've got the bigger house to run, but it doesn't. In fact, it goes a little bit lower. So their metabolism doesn't return like it should do. So of course, naturally, if they're going to eat what they've always eaten, they're going to put on more weight than what they were, because their metabolism has slowed down. But also, what you'll notice is with the hormone leptin, which is your satiety hormone, it keeps you satisfied, that at the end of that 30-week challenge, or that 30-week program that they do on the Biggest Loser, their leptin falls to basically nothing. So that means they leave the competition feeling absolutely starving, and then they go home and then they try to keep up the exercise more, eat less model. So they're starving and they're still trying to deprive themselves. So they've actually, they're going away, set up for failure basically. 6 years later, some of that leptin comes back, not all of it, and leptin and the metabolism are meant to be in sync. So the fact that the metabolism didn't go up and leptin did slightly means that they're now out of sync. So really damage kind of what the body should be doing in order for its own natural systems, its natural hormones, in order to communicate that you're satisfied, that your metabolism is in a place of keeping you alive. So they've actually damaged the metabolism, and this is why this just doesn't work. The metabolism of your fat cells comes down to hormones. That is the primary regulator. We established that in 1965, yet we still think that exercising more, eat less is going to work. It doesn't. It damages your metabolism and it throws your hormones out of balance. So you end up talking to someone like me when you're in your 40s and 50s because nothing works for you anymore. So that's it for today's blog. Naturally, we have our 8-week program that basically switches you over to burning fat by balancing your hormones. So you can always check out when the next one of that is due. We also have an introduction, kind of like a free challenge to kind of introduce you to the concept of fat burning. We've got a free 7-day meal plan. So there's lots of cool stuff that can get you started to losing weight naturally and effortlessly. Once we balance your hormones, you don't have to work so hard. You don't have to work hard at all. It becomes natural and effortless. So that's it for today's blog. Look forward to connecting with you soon. Bye for now.